other day, someone asked me in chat, what does it mean to be carried? Now, this means different things in different games. For example, in a shooter like Valorant, when you have a friend with a high combat score and you're looking a little bit, like a backpack. Check out my Twitch stream. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at around 6 p.m. PST, and I'm getting every character to master, so don't miss out on that. What does it mean to be carried in a fighting game? As per usual, we'll look at a handy-dandy Google here, and you can see it essentially means that you're not pulling your weight and you're being backpacked to victory by your team. Essentially, without the team, you would not win. Now, obviously, in fighting games, this applies a little bit differently, since the character you play wouldn't actually function without you playing it, and you wouldn't get the success without the character in game. It's a pretty fair relationship. However, there comes around certain characters that tip that balance just a little bit. See, by adding characters like, for example, M. Bison, it can feel like the user of that character is being backpacked just a little bit. And in fact, you might even say if they didn't have that character, they simply wouldn't win. Now, in general, this is a very common take. I even call people carried. I'm not gonna lie. When I lose to M. Bison right now, scissor kick makes me sad. However, it can be hard to decide what character exactly would you define as carried and not. About 7 months ago, early into the game, people were saying what characters aren't carried. Now, you can see when a post has no upvotes or downvotes, people don't like it that much. Essentially, the joke kind of is whoever I'm playing isn't carried, whoever you are playing is definitely carried. You're bad without your character. Many people will talk about a certain wall you'll reach with a character where carried will hit a wall and you have to actually be able to play the character to get past that. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't play the past Street Fighter games. This is the first Street Fighter I've ever touched, but for my idea of carried, I think someone like Steve in Smash Bros. I've seen how that guy can carry. I don't even need to get into that. There's 1,000 videos about it, but essentially that character carries. Now, to cover myself here, I'm not calling anyone carried. I know you saw the thumbnail and probably thought, wow, he's calling youth players carried. No. I'm not calling anyone carried specifically. I'm just saying it's a very interesting topic to talk about. We have a pretty balanced game of Street Fighter 6, in my opinion. I will say some characters are quite strong. I'd say the other reverse of this, though, aside from carried, is actually downplaying. Now, there's no better downplayer than a professional player phenom.
Cammy. Yes. So, Ken, you think maybe 7, 6, maybe 5?
What about DJ?
6 Ken. 6 Ken?
Yes.
Maybe DJ 6?
7.
7?
Yes.
Okay. But Ken 6.
Yes. Ken 6.
Alright. Thank you guys for tuning.
Around last year, he was making some rounds when Ken was definitely a top character, and I'll admit, still is. Kobayan Zangief actually won a big tournament with Zangief, and I jokingly made a mention of how, oh, now that he's won, how people downplay Zangief. And obviously, a lot of people were joking back, saying, you know, he's not that good, whatever. But some people were genuinely like, this character's terrible. Character will never be top 5. In general, the fighting game scene is huge at downplaying their own characters. Whenever there's a fear of a nerf, and now that Capcom's offering more consistent patches, people's downplays are at an all-time peak. If you are not consistently calling your character terrible, Capcom might hear it. And if they by chance nerf your character, you better kiss all your wins goodbye. You're never going to another tournament. Now, I will make a full video wrapping up EVO next week and talk about Punk's recent success because dude has been killing it lately. Just a short video talking about carry and downplaying and how it's funny. In general, the game is very balanced. I don't think any character is unbelievably carried. There's no modern, I guess, in general, but I digress. There's no character that is solely winning you the game and playing for you. I'm actually quite happy to see the amount of diversity we had in top 6 for EVO this year. Again, crazy historic event. If you don't know, this was the biggest fighting game event in history, which is awesome to see the FGC blow up. And we even had Sexy Red comment on Punk's win. That is crazy. A lot of Black Pro players and creators are able to destroy a lot of these tournaments, which is really cool to see. But EVO happened, and this was the character list, and I think it's pretty awesome. We're in a good spot with the game. Doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, there was some Men Bison stuff. Bro does a lot of damage. But aside from that, the game's in a good spot. But let me know what you guys think in the description. Remember to check out my Twitch, and have a good day.